Hey, what's up guys, Saxon Tech here to talk about the new Samsung Galaxy S26, so let's get right to it. So think about this phone. It's I cannot say enough that this phone happens to be amazing. It's actually really dope, it's really cool, but is it really worth $1,300? Let's find out. So this phone has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite 5th generation processor running Android 16 One UI8. RAM speed running at 12 to 16 max with the storage of 256, 512, and 1 terabyte. Now here are all the specs already on this phone. You gotta think to yourself like, that's already good enough as it is. Like, that's cut it short, done deal, done. That's it. You got the phone. You got exactly what you want. You got the space. You got the speed. What more could you possibly ask for? But guess what? Samsung gave you a lot more than what you actually really want. So the display is 2.6 inches, running at 120 hertz with 2600 nit peak brightness and a 10-bit color. Just by the nit itself, you can see that this phone actually runs very, very bright at all times, and it's just very colorful. The vivid color on that stuff, the vibrant colors that just pops out, it just gives it nice nurturing color once you look at the phone itself. It weighs at 0.78 pounds, or I should say 222 grams, and that's just the phone itself without the case. So in the rear camera, you have one camera that happens to have a 200 megapixel wide, a 50 megapixel ultra wide, and another 50 megapixel telephoto. And the front facing camera is 12 megapixel. Now on the rear camera, you have about 4 different apertures. You have a 1.4, which is the lowest, and that's like the one that we have been waiting for the most, because the more light you let in, the brighter it is. So when you take nighttime shots, it's absolutely perfect. It has that great condition. You're gonna have no problem taking pictures at all in the nighttime. The other aperture is 2.9, 1.9, and 2.4. The front-facing camera on this phone is actually really, really good, because now you have that actual feature where you could put in 2 people in the front-facing camera compared to you only have 1. So that's really good, so you know exactly where you're looking at all times when you take the picture. So you got that nice camera angle shot, put 2 people in, and boom, you're in the shot. I ran on benchmark a Geekbench, so you're seeing the result 3648 over 1101. Seeing the benchmark that previous models, that you can see that actually is a lot more faster than the previous model. But if other phones happens to have the same processor, shouldn't all the results be exactly the same? Who knows? Okay, on my previous video, I did say that I did not enjoy the pen, and I kind of still don't really enjoy the pen. I don't use it whatsoever, but I did find it handy for certain people that actually like to use the pen, so you could just pull it out and be able to write something down or even type with it. That's totally up to you. You can even draw on it, whatever you like. You can save it and you can send it through a text message, maybe something like a smiley face on it, and just mail it out to your significant others and make them smile. Who knows? It's pretty much like previous Galaxy. When you put the pen back inside, the pen would just completely get stuck in there. You can never get it out because you put it the wrong direction. But this time, now that Samsung fixed that, once you put it in the wrong direction, the good thing is doesn't stay stuck. So you could just still pull it out and be able to continue working with it and just flip it back to the way it's supposed to be, and it'll slip right in. The phone comes in 6 different colors, which is black, white, sky blue, and violet. But if you want the other 2 colors, you have to buy it online, which is exclusively by Samsung, which is a silver shadow and a pink gold. They built this phone with titanium frame. It's a 7.9 millimeter thickness with an IP68. So from this point forward, the phone should not be getting damaged at all underwater, submerged, and just continuously be working. I don't think no one's going to go backtrack and remove this feature away from any previous phone that's coming out in the future for anything else. So we're just going to continue going with the IP68 and up, keep it submerged, keep it water safe. The vapor chamber on this phone is immaculately well put together. The phone does not get overheated. I have used it to its max at full high settings and just make it run as far as I possibly can, and it does not overheat whatsoever. Good job, Samsung. Majority of all people, they would just open the phone, turn it on, and that's it. They just set it up, and people just start to realize, hey, this color looks so nice, looks really good. But the problem is, it's already at an HD level. You have to go to the settings and change it to a quad HD. That way the colors could pop out even more, and you see less pixelated on the phone. So the privacy display. This is something that people has been talking about. People has been asking questions, and I gotta say the privacy setting is amazing. I actually love the feature. The cool thing that it is a feature built into the hardware on the phone, not the software. So when the moment you actually are using the phone and you set it up, You turn it on, you can turn it on all day long as much as you want to if you like it that way. I don't. I personally don't like to turn it on at all times. I don't like to have it running 24/7 because if I have the phone split to the side or move it on top of a table and someone sends me a notification, I like to see when my screen is popping out. You can't really see it from a far distance compared to the screen protectors that's already turned on 24/7. So on this phone, you actually have the option to change, to turn it on and put it to certain apps that you want to turn on, or you could use the lowest settings, which is the very top one. If you click that one, it just shows that the entire screen is just going to be completely dim, but not to its max potential, because there's another button at the very bottom that you press it, then it takes it further and it gets all the way fully maxed. So the way how this works is that once you turn it on, the entire screen is shifted in two different part ways. So the moment you turn it on to maximum of privacy display, you actually can see that the color gets darker. If you just swipe the brightness all the way to the other side and you turn it on, you will see that it gets dimmer immediately. So that means just half of the pixelated on the phone itself starts to darken up, so you actually can see that the feature has been turned on. It's a cool feature that it actually did this, but it does bring down the brightness of the phone itself. So you could put it for your bank, text messages, photos, web browsing, anything you personally use that you don't want no one to see, you actually can set it up to that feature itself for that specific app. So another cool feature that this phone is definitely offering is the super steady shot. So once you start recording and you turn it on and you just move it and you're just walking by, everything stays completely still. You can actually rotate it, flip it, and the shot just stays exactly like as it was never moved. This steady shot right here is amazing. People will be using this to its full potential to make videos constantly for anything at all. You could be driving in a car, you could be running, you could be biking, and the shot would just stay perfectly, completely clear as if it was never even tilted to the left or right of the phone. The question is, what would you use for the super steady shot for? So I didn't get to use the now nudge. I think it needs more time for you to use the phone in order for it to work, because I tried using it and it just wasn't working whatsoever. So I'll just leave it for now, and maybe along the future I'll probably do another video, like something, a short video, and post it up and let you guys know what exactly how it works now. So it's cool that Samsung came out with their own AI software built into the phone, which is great. So you could just take a shot, put it in, and just add into whatever you want. But it doesn't necessarily get exactly what you're asking for, because you could just write down and say Tyrannosaurus Rex and it just won't pop up. But if you put dinosaur, you literally see a Tyrannosaurus Rex in it. I don't know. It's something they need to fix. It's something that they're just going to have to look into and give us a software update so that could be fixed. But other than that, A-okay. The only problem I have was the autofocus. I was actually recording something. I was recording a ladybug, and I try to get a good steady shot, but every single time I get closer, the camera changes itself to the next camera once to the other. So I was just getting a little aggravated, a little annoyed, so that I had to go to pro mode so I could actually to take more fully control of the phone itself and have it nice zoomed in and get a steady shot to get it perfect, so you actually can see the ladybug itself and all the marks as close as I could possibly can. So the camera bump on this phone, it's a little too high for me and for my liking, because you can't actually type once the phone is laying on the table surface and just whatever. It just starts rocking back and forth, and it's kind of a bit of annoying. So the only thing you can do to solve that is by buying a case. And speaking of cases, shout out to D-Brand. I bought the new 10 case and it's amazing. It's cool. It's very rugged, very rigid. Doesn't feel like it's going to fall out of your hands, and the magnet is very strong for in case you want to charge it as well, along with a screen protector combo that I ordered with the case. So if you already applied the fingerprint onto the phone itself, you're going to have to delete it, apply the screen protector, and then reapply the fingerprint again. You can even change the customized buttons in different variety of colors that it comes with, just to style the way how you like it the most. I don't know what to tell you. That's what we have so far at the moment. We don't even know if next year they're going to add the silicone carbon battery or the magnet, or maybe both. Who knows? We never know what's going to happen. I mean, I understand that they want to sell a case that already comes with MagSafe, but that's not what we want. We actually want it internally inside the phone. Nothing much else to say. Other than that's pretty much it. Do you think this phone is worth $1,300? That's totally up to you if you're willing to pay for it. Or you rather just go right ahead and skip it and go somewhere else and pick another phone. You decide. So yeah, that's it. I got my hands on the Samsung Galaxy S26. I gotta say, it's worth my money. And I will definitely gonna be use this as my secondary phone because I do have 2 phones. So leave everything down in the comment section. If you have any questions, I'll answer it. If there's something you want me to test out, I'll be glad to do it and show it to you and share it around. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this if you enjoyed it. I'm Saxon Tech, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.